They used to make cabins like this until 1814, and then they stopped making the cathedral notch on the cabins. And you can see it's all the way up. And on this corner too, that's how we know that this was built approximately 1814.
The Austin Log Cabin, located on the corner of Burgett and Raccoon Road, is a National Historic Landmark operated by the Austintown Historical Society.
In 1972, the St. Andrew's Church, they wanted to buy this, and they bought this house, and it was all dilapidated. They had a demolition crew come. And when they realized that underneath the artificial brick and underneath the wood was a log cabin, they stopped demolition, and that's when we got involved. This is what the house looked like in 1972.
Joyce Pogany has been the president of the Austintown Historical Society for 28 years.
We have approximately 75 members. They grew up in Austintown and they live in California, Texas, Florida. It's interesting to know that, you know, someone who was born and raised here supports the Austintown Historical Society.
After the cabin's discovery, the Society, along with the Austintown Community Council, began the restoration.
It cost us about $50,000 to restore the cabin to what it is today. We received a small grant from the state, but most of it was out raising funds. We put the fireplace here because the archaeologists and the people who helped us to restore it said this is probably where the fireplace was. We left this very primitive, like the brick that you walked on the sidewalk to get in here, the brick on the fireplace, the brick downstairs in the basement are all from a schoolhouse that was being torn down. And when we started this 40 years ago, the brick was 100 years old.
The cabin, as well as the township, are named for Judge Calvin Austin.
He was a land agent or a real estate agent for the Western Reserve Connecticut Land Company. And he sold this land, and this whole area was called Austintown because of Calvin Austin.
The interior of the cabin is filled with a variety of memorabilia, and Pogany says all of it has been donated.
We're very blessed. You name it, we have it donated, and we keep track of everything that anyone donates. Most of the stuff is from people who live in Austintown, and our book with all the items in that have been donated is very large now, and it's a blessing. When we discovered this to be a log cabin, we had Dr. John White from YSU come over, and these are some of the things that he found in this ground here at the cabin and over here in this china cabinet. It's all memorabilia that he found actually on the grounds.
On the second floor is a one-room schoolhouse exhibit complete with desks, a dunce cap, and photos of the original Austintown Fitch High School built in 1916.
And right here is a horse. These are all horse-drawn school buses. John Fitch had donated the land for the original big building. Until then, we had 13 one-room schools. School starting.
The exhibit also houses this chalkboard used in a one-room schoolhouse.
When you opened it up, it had maps, and this is all the teacher had to work with years and years and years ago. And here's the Austintown Township map in 1878, and we are down here. This is Raccoon Road, and we're down here. There's a little creek right here.
The Austintown Historical Society also operates another National Historic Landmark, the Strock Stone House off of Mahoning Avenue, commissioned by William Strock to be built in 1831.
It took about 2 years to finish. The stone from the Strock Stone House is from a stone quarry on South Turner Road. Some of the stone with the Strock Stone House weighs as much as 700 pounds.
Tours are offered at both venues the first Sunday of every month from 1 to 4 p.m. Private tours can be scheduled by calling the Society at 330-799-8051.
It's just interesting because people really want to preserve the history of Austintown.